The girl knew perfectly well that answering with a red pen wouldn't earn her any points, but she decided to ignore this rule. She made a special mark on the last question because she already knew that when the results were announced, her cunning cousin would steal and swap their scores. In her previous life, she had lost everything because her cousin switched their grades, and she lost all hope in life. Only at the very end did she discover that her cousin had swapped their scores. Perhaps it was God's mercy that allowed her to be reborn just days before the college entrance exam. She vowed to reclaim her rightful grades, but discovered that her cousin had already bound herself to a grade swapping system. With this system, her cousin didn't plan to study at all. Instead, she kept reminding her sister to study hard every day, but unexpectedly, her usually diligent sister had completely changed, spending all day playing games on her phone. Seeing this scene, the cousin became very angry and furiously urged her to study. However, she could only comfort herself by looking forward to exam day, when she could directly steal her sister's grades. On exam day, the two sisters entered the examination room. The girl still answered the questions seriously, but this time she used a red pen and didn't answer the last difficult question, because in her previous life, only she could solve this problem. Regardless of her other scores, she would get into Harvard based on this question alone. After the exam ended, the girl told everyone she would definitely get into Harvard. Her parents were overjoyed and threw a grand celebration party for her. However, when everyone was anxiously waiting for her results, her exam score was only 10 points. Her mother was so furious she nearly went crazy, blaming the girl for bringing shame to the entire family. Others also questioned her, believing that her usually good grades were all obtained through cheating. Just then, the cousin confidently walked over, saying she had always hidden her true abilities and was certain she had the highest score on this exam. However, when she went to check her own results, everyone was stunned her exam score was 0 points. Meanwhile, the principal discovered that the last question had actually been solved correctly. He decided to personally deliver the Harvard acceptance letter to the student. Just as the two sisters were arguing, the principal arrived at the celebration party with the acceptance letter. At this moment, the girl finally saw hope. When the school officials announced the acceptance letter recipient, everyone couldn't believe it. The one accepted to Harvard was actually the cousin. So what exactly went wrong?